Welcome to another installment of Outside the Ring.
Where's the music?
Well, Troy, this is what happens when the OTR staff, me and you, basically, and Bob, we don't care about our show.
Oh, you mean just like the WWE doesn't care about their show?
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess we should play just hit some kind of music.
Well, you know what? This is why this right here is what happens, basically. If we were just, to not care. Which is kind of like watching Raw in the last few weeks. Now, granted, we were at Raw last week. But you know what? I'm not going to lie. If I was at home watching that show last week, I don't know if it would be that good.
No. I've heard...
I'm bored, Troy. This sucks.
Yeah, it...
But anyways.
What? That music, whatever. I don't even care. It just...
I love Will Smith, and I love the Summertime Classic. I love it, okay?
Folks, this is what...
Calm that down, though.
This is how this show would go if the WWE produced us.
Yeah.
Thank God they don't.
Thank God they don't, and we have no... I got nothing. Neither one of us watched Raw last night.
The only thing I saw on YouTube, and that was the big thing of the night, and that was Paul Heyman is back.
Yeah, we're going to get to that, but let's get our shameless plugs out of the way. Outside the Ring, #1 on Twitter, Facebook, Outside the Ring. Troy, our email.
OutsideTheRing316@gmail.com.
Yep. And since we got our shameless plugs out of the way, we got to make an announcement.
Yes.
Big time serious news.
Big time serious news.
I'm leaving.
We lost Wes Burden, and we're losing another one. But the show will go on.
I am not. I'm still doing the show,
yes,
but I'm going to be doing it via phone.
Via phone, yes.
This is going to be so interesting next week when we do this.
Jason is actually moving to Charleston.
Right. So
he accepted a job offer there, and
yes,
he's moving to Charleston here. Next week?
Because believe it or not, Outside the Ring does not pay $50,000 a year.
If it did, I'd love this show. I still love the show, but I'd love it more if it paid that much.
We talked about it, and we said we got views, we have subscribers, not a ton, but we do, and we appreciate everybody listening to us.
Yes.
So we think it would, and the show's starting to get more and more popular, and I was just looking on YouTube, like our last episode, and we have a few more subscribers.
Yep.
People saying, hey, I just found you guys on YouTube, love the show, subscribe.
Yep.
It would be, I think, a shame to end something that's cool.
It would be, because we're still...
Because a lot of podcasts do that. Oh, I can't do it no more, I quit.
We're still in our... for the lack of a better term, we're still in our fledgling years.
Yeah.
We haven't even hit a year yet.
We have not hit our prime yet.
No.
And that's why we kind of think it would be a dishonest to the audience if we just quit cold turkey. Because there are a lot of people, believe it or not, that listen to us.
Because trust me, people, this show with just me would suck.
Wes Burden we can live without. One guy doing the show is tough for an hour.
Yeah.
And we miss Wes Burden, and I actually talked to him not too long ago. He's doing well.
He was at Raw with us. We didn't see him, but we knew he was there.
He was there. He knows I'm actually leaving, too.
Yeah.
So you never know. He might come back and fill my seat before.
Hey.
You never know. But either way, next week it's going to be a whole new thing. You are going to put in kind of a lot of effort on this.
Yes.
I'm going to be calling long distance. So you're basically going to sit in this chair. You're going to record the show. You're pretty much kind of the new producer of the show in ways.
Kind of the new everything.
Yeah.
Now.
I'm going to call in and waste minutes on my cell phone.
You're just you're the mouthpiece. You're the Jimmy Hart. You're just going to be talking now.
Yeah, baby, come on now. Come on, honky tonk man, come on. And I'm basically going to do that, and we don't know, and that's another thing, we don't know exactly what day we're going to record.
Yeah, so
next week's going to be crazy. I'm going to be moving.
Crazy that we might not do a show next week. So if we don't upload by Thursday, don't freak out. Don't email us or anything. Well, where the hell's the show at? Calm down, you crouching tiger. You'll get your chance.
Honestly, there is a chance, and I don't know what your schedule is like, but there is a chance Saturday and Sunday I'm off now. So there is a chance. I know you're kind of in studio sometime Saturday.
Yeah.
There might be a chance we could record Saturday.
Okay.
But the rest of the week is going to be crazy. So, yes, if there's not something up by, I say, Saturday.
Yeah.
And if you don't say nothing on our Facebook or Twitter, then expect the show to be next week.
Yeah.
We're going to watch Raw. If something big does happen, I will try to come call you and say, let's do it. it's all up to Troy now to when he can get the studio time.
This show's going to hell in a handbasket.
Oh, I think it's going to be still fun. As long as my cell phone sounds good, and you'll make it sound good, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But we'll have fun with this show, and somehow I'm going to have to somehow still be the host, and somehow I'm still going to have to do this on the phone. But for now, this is the last time you'll ever hear me say this in studio. It is time for headlines! All right, there you go.
I am going to miss that.
I'll
be saying that next week.
Yeah, you can, because, it's going to sound like crap. I'll see how I sound on the phone with doing that, but...
because I'm not going to be that enthusiastic about it. I'm just going to be like, hey, here's headlines.
You know what? And it's something that, I've enjoyed doing live, but I don't know how it's going to sound on a phone.
Yeah.
I really don't. It can sound like absolute monkey poop. As I'm rambling here trying to find the headlines, believe me, there's not much. Okay, Microsoft Word, please. Come on, load up. Dun, 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 dun. As the music plays.
Where our computer here isn't necessarily the greatest.
No, not necessarily.
It's not the worst.
Believe me, the headlines are not that much.
There we
go. Good. Thanks, Bob. I know, I got to hit refresh. Thank you. CM Punk apologized this week for kill yourself remarks that he made to a Twitter user.
Oh, geez.
Says, quote, I was pretty worked up today. The amendment situation, not sure what that was all about, had me all wound up. I stand by my thoughts on gay marriage 100%.
Oh.
Do you know anything about this? About what he said about gay marriage? I don't know.
But I know that gay marriage has been like a hot topic lately.
Yeah.
I know that Vice President Biden has pretty much come out and said, yeah, I support it.
Yeah.
So.
And Punk says, again, quote, how I defended that stance was 100% wrong. I admit it. You can't stoop to others' levels. Sometimes I fight fire with fire, and it isn't in ways the best way to handle stuff. He tells the guy, I apologize. I don't want you to kill yourself. I want you to be better yourself. Just as I want to better myself. And basically, that's pretty much what he says. He's apologizing. So I'm apparently saying that I think he doesn't have a problem with gay marriage,
no,
I guess,
no.
CM Punk.
It sounds like
the other guy
it sounds
did.
like he completely endorses it. Maybe the other guy is
That's what it sounds like
raging
to me.
Homophobe, whatever.
CM Punk is always in the news. With Chris Brown, the gay marriages.
That Chris Brown stuff was great.
CM Punk for president.
I still think he's a scumbag.
He is a scumbag. He's a punk. Hey, someone that's not a punk, JR.
Hey.
Yeah, he was on his blog this morning about Paul Heyman and his return to WWE, like you said at the beginning of the show. Paul Heyman's return to Raw Monday night, JR says, was a pleasant surprise. Heyman's skills help add star power to WWE's franchise broadcast, which I agree with, and his role of representing Brock Lesnar is in imitating life to some degree, which they are very close in real life. Heyman's promo was effective.
God, I'll say if you can't put me on TV, put him back on TV.
Oh, my God, yes. Was effective.
Wow. Was that a Heyman
and a Joey style?
And a Joey Styles reference.
Yes, all together.
Within a minute.
I'm going out with a bang tonight.
That was great.
That's right. Heyman's promo was effective because Paul wasn't playing a character that he did not feel, but instead was simply being himself, amplified up, which, go figure, was a lot of the guys back in the day.
Yeah.
The Rock, Stone Cold, that was them, amped up. Now there's too many gimmicks, if you ask me. They're kind of getting back to the gimmicks.
But Cena's just himself.
No, he's not.
No, shut up.
I don't think even John Cena's that hunky-dory guy. I really don't think John's like, hustle, Lord, be respect, never give up. I don't think John Cena goes into a 7-Eleven. I will never quit on Coke. You put Pepsi in my mug at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, I don't think if Cena goes to a bar or whatever, gets confronted with like 8 guys, I don't think he's going to be the first one to throw the first punch.
Or say you can't see me. Yeah, I don't think though. And then and speaking of John Cena, nice segue, Troy. What happened after Raw last night? John Cena was supposed to be in Tampa via satellite. Guess who was in the dark match?
Was it Dark
Cena?
Dark Cena? Oh, God. That would be entertaining, though. Was it John Cena?
Oh. After this week's edition of Raw, John Cena magically made it all the way to Raw from Tampa to Greensboro. And he beat Kane with an attitude adjustment. Big pop for Cena. Probably because they were shocked that he was there.
Really?
But who cares?
He can teleport. God, Cena is a superhero.
He's a Superman.
Jesus.
And after that lackluster headlines,
that's about it.
That's it.
And then we go back to Raw.
Yep.
Oh,
this might be.
sure.
We've said before in the past when Raw sucks, we try to do a short show, then we rant and rant and rant.
Yeah. This one,
and it's like an hour. This might be a half hour,
like 40 minutes.
This is this. First of all, we both didn't watch it.
No.
So
I don't even know what the match is. I know that Daniel Bryan went against, or it was Daniel Bryan and Lord Tatsu versus
CM Punk was the main event.
Yeah.
And Punk loses. Lord Tensai beat him clean.
Tensai.
But, yeah, same thing.
Whatever.
Almost.
Some Japanese
and
word.
then, of course, the yes lock on CM Punk. Yes. That's how they went off the air.
With him in the lock.
And then, yes. Yeah. I like the yes stuff, but is it just me, or is this going to get old in about a month?
I think it will.
I don't even know if it's about a month.
The what
was better
just because it was Stone Cold.
That and the fact that it made more sense.
Yes.
The yes thing is
yes.
Jesus. Never mind. We're making it more popular. I don't
even know the matches that
Cody Rhodes fought Big Show again. Big Show is in John Laurinaitis' hairs now because Big Show was making fun of Laurinaitis' laugh, which is actually kind of funny. Big Show did a good impression of it.
Whatever.
So God. Eve is mad at Big Show, and he's going to be in trouble. Like Eve imitate. She's so threatening to Big Show.
Eve can eat my ass,
and Big Show could eat her.
I wish he would.
Yes.
And no, there was no innuendo intended there.
Thank you.
Bob, shut up, you pervert.
Yes. Other than that, Dolph Ziggler, Kofi Kingston was a decent match, but like I told you before the show, we've seen it!
It's like when they had Orton and Cena going at it here a year or so ago. It was up to like Orton Cena, 1,323.
The Orton, it was Orton Sheamus against Del Rio Jericho. That was a decent match.
Holy crap! Del Rio was on Raw.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And for some reason, Jericho gets the pin on Sheamus, and what happens is Sheamus goes for the bro kick. Jericho dunks, hits Orton. Orton's knocked out. Okay. Jericho hits a code breaker on Sheamus, beats Sheamus clean.
Wow.
So grabs the belt. This is my belt. He goes to Michael Cole. I beat the champion! See that? I beat the champion! Michael Cole's like, we know, Chris, we know. It was actually kind of funny.
Oh, by the way, speaking of Michael Cole, did you hear that they're trying to make his character not so annoying anymore?
And not a heel. Yeah. Thank God.
What they're trying to do is they're trying to keep him heel-ish,
right.
But he's going to start sympathizing with the faces. Like if Cena's getting a beat down, he's not going to be like, oh, he deserves this, blah, blah, blah. He's going to start sympathizing with him.
Really?
But it doesn't matter. The damage is done. Michael Cole was, and will be a douchebag.
Yeah, he's nothing will ever change about his character.
No.
Whether it's not even a character. No one likes him in real life. I mean, the guy is kind of annoying. But either way, Jericho beat Sheamus clean, and interesting enough, after the match, there's like this scuffle, and RKO to Sheamus after, by the way. Sheamus trying to pick Randy up. Randy kind of does the Stone Cold thing.
That's what you get when you're a
RKO.
Tweener. Just they're really building him to be like Austin.
That's why they need to never touch Orton. Let him do what he does.
Yes.
People were saying on NoDQ.com that he might turn heel again.
He might go back to I
don't like that. I like him being the tweener, stunning the faces, RKOing the faces. Everybody, yeah.
He's taking DTA to heart. Don't trust anybody.
Exactly. He's a snake. He's a viper.
Exactly.
Don't change him. That's why when they made Stone Cold a heel and they made him a kiss ass, I didn't like that.
Yeah.
They should have just had him do whatever he wanted to do, stun authority. One week he would stun JR, who's a face. The next week he'd stun a heel.
Friends with Stone Cold.
Yeah. That's what made Austin good. But in the back, Laurinaitis says, well, at Over the Limit, it's going to be a fatal four-way match for the WWE World Championship. So now it's going to be Sheamus, Jericho, Orton, and Del Rio in a fatal four-way. So I don't know if Jericho just moved to SmackDown, right?
I guess.
Just drop the brand extensions now.
I mean, why even have it? It's basically over with the Raw Super Show anyway.
I'm going to say it now. Is there going to be a draft? I'm thinking no.
I'm thinking no.
I'm thinking now they don't really care. They're just going to say, hey, like Del Rio. All of a sudden, he's on SmackDown
Go wherever
again.
you want. I mean,
what did he get traded? Who was he traded for?
Brodus Clay's on both shows.
Brodus Clay needs to be a free agent. He needs to get dropped. Waiver wires.
Send him to TNA, where everybody else goes to die.
No kidding. Almost stopped myself. Thank you.
I saved.
Thank you. Diving catch. He's out.
He ice cream scooped it off the wall.
Yes. But other than that, there was not much. I mean, like I said, what made me mad was the whole Cena promo, same garbage. Nothing's going to stop me from kicking his Laurinaitis' ass. All of a sudden, Cena's potty mouth ass.
Oh.
You know, he's telling Michael Cole, who's in the ring interviewing him, that he's not gonna back down. His arm's going to be okay. Doctors are telling him not to do it. He's still going to kick Laurinaitis' ass. Who cares?
How long do you think in that match it's going to be until Lord Tensai comes in?
I say 10 minutes. Not even. I don't know. I'd say 5. Cena's going to win, though.
Oh, God, yes.
He's going to win. You know what I think is going to happen? Tensai's going to miss with the mist.
And hit
Johnny.
Laurinaitis, yeah.
And then attitude adjustment to Tensai. Attitude.
Cover. No, I wouldn't even say
You know what's funny? When this happens and we do our show that week, we're going to laugh our butts off.
So, yeah, if we come in with the show and you just hear hysterical laughing, you know
we're gonna
exactly
call it.
What happened.
I'm telling you that. I do not doubt that.
Nope.
At 1 second, I do not doubt that can't happen. God, what else? And there was nothing.
I don't even I read the match lineup, but I don't remember any of it.
I'll look, but I know. Again, we came in with like no music, and we weren't prepared. We literally talked before the show and said, you know what? This show does not deserve it. We love you, the fans, but we don't care about this Raw.
Yeah.
It's hard to do a show when Raw is garbage. We had people arguing with us, too, like when we went to Raw. We had a great time. And then, like, our boy Kenyatta, who I've known for years, was saying, what show are you guys watching? It was horrible.
What are you watching? It sucked.
And then we're like, no, it was awesome. Then I see from his perspective, sitting through that garbage last night.
I mean, with nobody else around, maybe a friend or two, but
and you're like,
we had the WWE universe around us.
It's different when you have people there.
Yeah.
And by the way, Triple H selling his injury like a boss. He was at the Floyd Mayweather fight on Saturday.
Yeah, so was Justin Bieber.
Yeah, for some reason, Floyd Mayweather. I mean, come into the ring with 50 Cent, Triple H, I understand. But Justin Bieber?
50 Cent and Triple H are intimidating guys. I mean, Triple H is huge. 50 Cent got shot 9 times.
Yeah. And he's still walking with a limp. Just ask him. I don't understand it. That's just, But whatever, Triple H at least selling like a boss. But the thing on Raw that made me the most angry, I mean, it sucked. Raw sucked. The thing that made me the most angry, are you ready?
Am I going to be mad?
You're going to be... Who do you think it has to do with?
The way you're looking at me, probably Brodus Clay.
Yep.
Did he squash The Miz? Oh, my God.
All right.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, my God.
He wasn't like a big squash, but he beat him in like maybe 5 or 6 minutes.
Did he beat him with the squash?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yep. Well, you took it like a boss, I'll tell you. You took that like a champ. You didn't walk out. I'm proud of you.
Oh, I'm thinking about it. I'm not gonna leave you though. Last time I walked out, Eric was here, so I'm not gonna,
right.
I'm not leaving you to do the show by yourself.
I don't understand why this guy is still getting put over.
He's got merchandise.
Yeah,
that's what makes me mad.
He's got tons of merchandise.
So stupid.
I don't understand. Like, they're gonna sell like everything dinosaur now. It'll be like there'll be the armbands,
like the fedora.
Oh God!
I know he's got the shirt.
I think it is that
I wouldn't doubt that they're gonna sell little Funkasaurus action figures with like a Fro doing a little Thriller dinosaur. Oh Jesus!
Ugh. Yeah, he beat the Miz.
Can we move on to something better?
Yep, absolutely.
Anything to do with CM Punk last night?
The CM Punk, we mentioned it at the beginning. It was CM Punk, Daniel Bryan CM Punk against Daniel Bryan and Lord Tensai, and that's how Raw went off the air with Lord Tensai beating Punk clean because it was a handicap match.
Yeah.
After the Miz.
That's what they're going to do. They're going to do that until Over the Limit. You know that, right? They're going to keep
stacking the odds against Punk.
They're going to stack the odds against Punk so him and Daniel Bryan don't get in the ring one-on-one because they don't want to give that away on free TV.
Yep. Sheamus and Orton. I don't think I mentioned this. Sheamus and Orton, they beat... no, they lost to Jericho and Del Rio. Sheamus hits a brogue kick by accident, hits Randy. Jericho hits a code breaker on Sheamus. Typical heel win.
Yeah.
Randy's like, what's that about, Sheamus?
It was clean.
It was clean.
Randy's like, what's that about, fella?
Yeah, Jericho going to Michael Cole after the match with the world title. You see that? I beat the champ, baby! You see that?
Yes,
it was hilarious.
Yes, Chris, we saw.
Yep, exactly what Michael Cole said. And and it was just... After, exactly, RKO to Sheamus after the match, Randy being the Viper that he is. Like we said in the past, he needs to be this way. A tweener is what Randy Orton is.
Don't put him pure face. Don't put him pure heel. Make him a tweener like Austin was.
That's right. And, the thing is, after the match, we now have a fatal four-way with the four guys that I just mentioned because John Laurinaitis, big brain. Anybody could saw that coming a mile away when Jericho won.
The big walking toolbox?
Yeah, pretty much. The big walking toolbox. So you got that at Over the Limit, that fatal four-way now. And, of course, people were saying, is Jericho even on SmackDown? I don't know. I guess. They never announce anything anymore.
Really?
We don't know if he's on SmackDown, Raw,
seems like
both.
They're not doing a draft this year.
Yeah, I guess. Should we just scrap that now?
Next thing you know, we'll hear no build up to it. And welcome to the WWE draft. Really?
There was a Divas match. Layla. I think Layla has improved a little bit. Her ring skills have gotten to be from crap to average. I mean, she's not
above
a huge...
Kelly.
She's above Kelly and Eve. And what that gets you in a bag of chips, maybe, I don't know. But she's not horrible. But either way, that Diva, it was horrible. It was her and Kelly beating Maxine, who I've never seen before till last night. I guess she's on NXT. And Natty. By the way,
did you notice... stopped farting?
I think so. I think they finally buried that storyline.
Probably after Bret Hart took to Twitter and said, this is disrespectful. This is stupid.
You know what? I was going to say, did you... some people actually put this, I think, on our Facebook. They released Goldust. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not know
They released Goldust, which... You got a guy like Goldust who's not the greatest, but he's hella funny when he did the taser thing with Booker T.
Yeah, when he got electrocuted.
And, his dad works for the company. His brother works for the company. And they got rid of Goldust. They never did anything with Goldust when they brought him back. He's been... correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's been hired and fired more than anybody on the roster.
Probably.
I mean, he's been brought back 3 times and then fired again.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, that's a side subject. All in all, Raw was absolutely garbage last night.
Crap.
I thought Raw was horrible. 2 thumbs down. There was nothing, we mentioned in the opening, Cena wasn't even on Raw. Then he comes out during the dark match. Kane wasn't even there. There was
really nothing else
It was the same old garbage. Wrestling, we used to be spoiled. During the Attitude Era, and I know it'll never go back, but even when Evolution was around...
It'll never go back, but we can always hope.
Yeah, but even when Evolution was around and stuff, it was still good.
Yeah.
Goldberg was there, and it was still above average. Now, it's in the toilet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand
Might as well just pull that handle and just flush it down.
Keep plunging. There's a big old turd, and it's called John Cena's gimmick.
It's called John Cena and Laurinaitis, too.
And then Laurinaitis. Honest to God, I think he's the reason that show is going to hell. I really, honest to God, think that. He is just god-awful. He's horrible. He's horrible.
We could do 2 hours on Laurinaitis on how bad he sucks. I really don't want to get into that right now.
No, I don't either. But, this is our last show in the studio. And we're ending it at 25 minutes.
He's going to...
Taking my talents to Charleston, West Virginia.
Taking his talents not quite to South Beach.
No, not really. So I'm not seeing LeBron. But...
Be happy.
Yep, about that. So next week, we're going to do a show, hopefully. If not, it'll be the week after. I got to get settled in. We probably, like I said, if it's not up by Saturday,
then if it's not up late Friday night, Saturday,
then probably Tuesday.
Yeah. And we'll just skip next week.
I'm gonna be on the phone. You're gonna be in studio. We might add one more person to the team.
Possibly.
I don't
know for sure. It might be one of our 2 guests that we had in here.
Yeah, we don't know what we're going to do. We're going to be busy trying to figure things out. We're going to have more stuff on our YouTube page. Yes. I'm going to make a commitment with that.
Yes.
And I know you've been talking about it.
Where he's going, he'll have all the access to everything that he needs. I'm
going to record something. I'm going to send it in. I'm going to try to do one maybe once a week.
Yeah.
Or every other week. But trying to do once a week. And if I can, I will. And we're going to do our best. The show's still going to go on. It's going to be fun. We're going to add maybe some more stuff, more features. We're thinking like Macho Man Randy Savage. Rest in peace. We were thinking about maybe even doing callers.
Possibly.
Guest.
Yeah.
On the phones as well as me being on the phone.
Really? Maybe you can.
We don't know if we're going to send out obviously, we tape the show, so you can't just call in.
Maybe you can get a hold of your drinking buddy Dolph Ziggler to be on the show.
Maybe, yeah. I'll put it. We're thinking about maybe putting maybe every week, maybe somebody else come on the show with us on the phone line. We're thinking about ideas. So we'll see. But you know what, Troy? Since we came in with nothing. Our producer played Summertime Will Smith, and it got me thinking, who better...
Thinking.
Yeah, who better to go out with than Will Smith? And what movie's coming out this summer, Troy?
Will Smith?
Yeah.
Men in Black 3.
That's right. Men in Black 3. You hear the music.
See that.
Here come the Men in Black. Oh, yeah. So there you go.
Could have went out with Giddy Giddy.
We decided to come in the show with no music at all, then hit summertime because we were just bored, like raw, it sucked, and we didn't want to put a lot of effort into this show. So isn't it fun when we actually put effort into our show?
Yes.
Instead of this?
Yes. See, because this, I can guarantee people listening to this are like, God, this show sucks.
Yeah, and it's like 27 minutes long.
Just this episode. Go watch our other stuff.
Yeah, go watch our other videos.
All their other stuff doesn't suck.
Zack Ryder says, go watch all your other episodes. Like us on Facebook, by the way, Outside the Ring.
Follow us on Twitter.
Right, Outside the Ring with #1.
All that.
And our email. Zack Ryder don't have email, baby.
No, he doesn't. Outside the Ring 316@gmail.com.
So it's been fun. It's been real, Troy. We will figure out what we're going to do. We'll see.
I wish you the best in your future endeavors in Charleston.
I'm not getting fired from this job. OTR has not fired me. So
what? How can they fire you? They don't pay you.
Oh, yeah. Bob, you still suck a monkey's nipple. Yep, whatever. And
Bob, I'm telling you this right now. It's going to be me in here next week. If you mess with me, I will. Do not make me. Do not make me choke you.
Why am I hearing Justin Bieber in my headset? Stop! Put Men in Black back on. This is not a bad This is a bad going away present.
Bob, stay out.
See what happened?
Out of the control room, Bob.
We mentioned his boyfriend earlier in the show, Justin Bieber. We mentioned it with Mayweather, and now friggin' Justin Bieber's on our breaking my eardrums. Thank you, Men in Black.
No.
Thank you. Golly, I'd rather listen to Men in Black. I'd rather listen to Getting Jiggy with It a million times on Respin.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
That would be good. All right, so for the one, the only, one more time, Jason. Murphy! Yeah, baby, next week, cell phone. I get coverage. Murphy, alongside the one,
I get coverage.
The only, screw you, Brodus Clay. Troy.
I hate Brodus Clay.
Stone Cold.
I hate Brodus Clay.
Austin. And everybody else, thank you very much. We're going to do this hopefully next week, if not the week after. Live from phones. Well, my phone. You'll be in studio. Jason Murphy, phone home. So hopefully, if it ain't next week or the week after, we will see you sometime in the near future on another installment of Outside the Ring.
Deuces.
Tell you this in closing. I know we might seem imposing, but trust me, if we ever show in your section, believe me, it's for your own protection. Cause we see things that you need not see, and we be places that you need not